Hi everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Kingdom Hearts 2.
Looks like she ran away.
So last time we finished off heading through the space paranoids. We helped Tron and we got access to the computer to find out information about Heartless and Ansem. Well, a lot of it was fucking knackered. And so at the start of this part we meet up with these three assholes again. Apparently it's said here that they were working with Maleficent, but now they decided so now they've decided to get a side with Leon and help out those guys against the darkness, the Heartless and the Nobodies, because they're all about the Benjamins, apparently, all about the money. You would have thought they helped Leon from the start, well, whatever. But it's kind of interesting that we don't really... that they're, in this game anyway, the only... one of only 4, I think, Final Fantasy X characters in the whole game. Because I think, we only see we see... No, sorry, there's only those 3 were from 10, and that's it. We don't meet anybody else from 10. Oh, shit. It's the pretty boy. I'm not sure about his design in this game, to be honest. I don't think it's, I don't think it's terrible.
Then he must understand.
I don't think his design's terrible, but bloody hell. The wing is the dark one. The one wing is a bit much. It's kind of a, you know, ramming the point home a bit too much, to be fair. But whatever.
He wants to meet me again.
I don't think his design is terrible, but yeah, I preferred his design in Kingdom Hearts 1 and in the original.
Then I should give him.
And in Final Fantasy 7, the original game.
That last bit of light is always.
But yeah, I was saying
to snuff out.
Those 3, I think, the only Final Fantasy X characters that appear in this game, because Wakka and Tidus appeared in Kingdom Hearts 1, along with Selphie, but Selphie's the only one who survives through to Kingdom Hearts 2, which is a bit of a shame. We don't see them at all when we're seeing Kairi kind of back in her own world, so don't know, maybe they're dead. Anyway. That is a optional area that you can go to near the end of the game. It has a lot of high level enemies to fight and a lot of chests and all that kind of thing. It's a area that was added into the final mix version of Kingdom Hearts 2. I'm not going to be going there though. It's not really something I need. It's just an optional area. It's not needed for plot. So, now time for us to fight a load of these nobodies, and I remember having some issues with them. Yeah, because they keep grabbing me. Fucking assholes. Keep getting grabbed. And they cause a decent amount of damage as well. Stop grabbing me, for fuck's sake. Yeah, these pink guys, I'm glad that they only appear... Sorry, I'm glad that they only appear here. So they're a real pain. I really don't like fighting them. Especially when there's multiple ones. Because they can just keep grabbing you. There's such a pain. So yeah, get rid of them ASAP. They're a bit of a pain in the ass. Ah! There you go, dead. Get good experience though, to be fair. So that's something, I guess. This whole section is pretty much a lot of fighting against Heartless and Nobodies. Oh, look at them, there's so many of them now. They're gonna grab me, oh shit. Yeah, I need to heal. Oh shit. Grab me again. Oh shit. When you've got 1 or 2, it's fine, but when you've got like a whole load of them surrounding you, it's such a... Oh, for fuck's sake. Stop grabbing me. such a pain in the ass to deal with. And they do a pretty decent amount of damage, considering. Oh my god. It's another one dead. Oh fuck, he's grabbed me by the hair again. Shit. Concentrate on one. I fucked up here a bit. I should have just concentrated on... should have just concentrated on killing the fuckers. On, you know, one at a time. Instead of trying to, you know, roam about. There we go. One more. Done. Right.
The King's in the Bailey.
That one's done and out of the way.
Head over there.
Got it.
So now we're heading over to pretty much a new area which opens up now. My apologies. No, sorry, that's where it is. We go to an old area where we've been to before, the Bailey, but we now have access to another area of it, which is here, which takes us down to the ground side where all the Heartless are piling up. Yeah. There's a fuck ton of them. And it's all leading up to the 1000 Heartless battle, which is pretty much, I think, the midpoint of Kingdom Hearts 2. So, yeah, we're almost at the midway point of the game. We've got a little bit of a while to go, but guess we're going to have to deal with them. Healing up. There we go. And here we get like a bit of a battle. And this I actually kind of like. Them showing all the Final Fantasy characters actually, you know, doing shit. And actually showing that they're doing... This is just weird. Stitch firing laser beams at Heartless. Because that's how this should work. And these guys are apparently quite proficient. Drop kick down below. So yeah, I like these scenes because at least it shows, you know, other people other than Sora, Donald and Goofy doing shit. Oh, and this gave all the fans bonus. I mean, this scene.
Well, might be tough if one more shows up.
Leon and Cloud back to back.
Have to be the one I take care of.
What? You're fighting too?
I do like this little scene. It's pretty good. Kind of cool to see. Uh-oh. Cloud's in trouble. Oh shit, look at the size of that sword. That came out wrong. That's something else about this though. It's so ridiculously long in Kingdom Hearts 2. I think even longer than it was in
Yeah.
because it was pretty
Once I
damn
get rid of you,
long
the
in
darkness
Final
will
Fantasy
go
7,
away.
the original game, but fuck.
Can you do it?
Kingdom Hearts 2 takes it to the next
That
level.
darkness comes
Look
from
at that
our own
shit.
dark memories.
It's ridiculous.
Do you think you can erase your past?
Absolutely ridiculous.
Shut up.
Face it. You turn your back on the present and live in the past. Because the light of the present is too much.
You don't know me.
Cloud!
I know.
And
Because
Sephiroth's going to be going.
I am you.
Oh my god, we're in Persona.
Cloud! Wait! Huh?
Oh shit. Tifa almost caught up with him, but too late, I guess. But she beats the shit out of some Heartless, so that's useful.
Leon, everybody, hang in there.
Yep, it's time for us to go. There's nothing here, so let's just move on to the next area.
Okay, fellas, you've got to go find
More
Rico
cutscenes
Tyrant.
and...
But Leon and the others are friends too.
Don't worry, there's already lots of help here. We'll take care of this fight.
But I promised Leon.
Really, Mickey? Really? Do you think you can handle
Take
this?
Sora and get going.
You haven't shown anything. You
Kyrie,
haven't shown that you
give me
can
a little
handle this
time,
kind of
okay?
thing yourselves. All up to me. Yep, so the king's told us to go off and find Riku and Kairi.
Right. Watch for danger.
You be careful too.
Wait, you guys.
Stroller, do as you're told.
You're coming with us whether you want to or not.
Come on, Stroller. You gotta be good.
Gotcha.
So, yeah, King Mickey's told us to go look for Riku and Kairi, and we're going to be saying, fuck that shit, we've got to fight some Heartless. Let's get going.
Whoa!
See you in a bit, King. I'm going to fight some Heartless for you.
I'm sorry, Your Majesty.
Hope you can forgive us.
Later, dude. And that face is like, for fuck's sake. Does nobody listen to me? Okay, so now we get a fairly lengthy scene. And these sequence of scenes, I am trying to work out for the life of me whether this is happening now or whether this is a flashback to previous to a previous time when this was Ansem's base of operations, or whether this happened, whether this happened in the past or whether this is happening right now while the battle between the Final Fantasy characters and all the Heartless and whatever, whether it's happening at that time or whether this is a much earlier time frame. I can't really work it out. I think, if I were to guess, I think this is happening, that this happened before King Mickey and the rest of us arrived at this place. I think, but I'm not 100% sure. It's not really well, it's not well described. It's, there isn't a lot of, they don't explain this very well as to why, in what time frame this whole event is happening, these loads of cutscenes. Are we going to be sitting here and watching him go all the way down? That's one fucking massive spiral staircase. But anyway. And I would say these cutscenes don't really offer... They offer a small amount of stuff, I guess, to do with Organization 13, but they don't really offer a lot of answers. But then again, that's Kingdom Hearts, the Kingdom Hearts series in a fucking nutshell, if I'm honest.
The other day, with your permission, I'd like to proceed.
I forbid it. Forget this talk of doors and the heart of all worlds.
It's this kind of thing where I'm thinking that this is what happened. This happened in the past. This isn't what's happened. This isn't happening at the same time as the battle with Heartless. I think that's the first time we kind of... I think this is the first time, at least in the main series games, Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, this is the first time that Xehanort's name's mentioned, I think. I'm trying to remember. I think this is the first time we really hear about him. And I think this is meant to be Xemnas, the leader of Organization 13. Yeah, I think that's Xemnas. And yeah, that is someone we'll be finding out about. You'll find out about that. We'll find out about that person in Birth by Sleep.
Zexion!
Zexion!
Right here. What
With
is
his
it?
beautiful blue
Where is
hair.
Lord Xemnas?
Look at that
His
streak.
usual spot?
The Chamber of Repose?
Yes.
Yeah, this tends to make me
Go
think that
and
this
see for
happened.
yourself.
This is happening
That isn't
at an
funny.
earlier point in time.
I suppose I have no choice but to wait. But the clock is ticking. Time is running out. What to do? Why is he never around when I need him?
No, it has
It's
to be.
almost
This
as
is
if he
right
knows I'm looking for
because he appears in Chain of Memories
You know, I don't like
and
that place either.
ends up dying in Chain of Memories,
you, Zexion?
which is set before
What do you
Kingdom
think?
Hearts 2. So therefore,
Eavesdropping
this
is
has to be
intrusive.
happening.
Why
This
are
has
you
to
even
happen
here?
in an earlier portion
You
of the,
and Zaldan were tasked
at
to
an earlier
recruit
time
new
period.
members. Have you forgotten? Or
This
were
is
you
a
procrastinating?
Jigbar, I think,
As if.
and
I'm doing my job. I'll have you know, I found
who actually
one
has
just
a
yesterday.
much
Mars
a much
something.
bigger role than you would
That puts the
expect if you just
organization's count at 11.
look
Since
at
I've
what
been working so hard,
happens
I
in
had Alexius take my
you know
place for the day.
Kingdom Hearts
I want to rest up for tomorrow.
in
so I
Kingdom
can
Hearts
wake
2.
up feeling nice and refreshed.
In 3, he definitely
Is
has a
that so?
much bigger
Well
role.
then, I will leave you to it.
And
I
looks like
need
he's
to
going to have a
catch
much
up
bigger
on-
role in future games as well. But in this game, he's just kind of one of the grunts.
Don't be like
One of the
that.
Organization 13 grunts.
Come on, stay and talk. Isn't it time you told me about Xemnas' secret?
Look at all those exaggerated. Look at all these exaggerated
How long ago was it?
motions there
A
because he
bunch of
doesn't have a
warriors
face.
wielding key-shaped swords appeared and unleashed a spectacular battle. And when it was all over, all that was left was a man lying unconscious without his memories. Xemnas, Xehanort, was found by Ansem right around then, wasn't he?
Your point.
So yeah,
The Chamber of Repose.
that is
You
the
recall,
Keyblade
that's
War,
where
which
we spent our
kind
time
of
researching the darkness that
it had
resides
a
within
little bit of
people's
significance
hearts.
in 2, but it's more of a
It's a
thing in
graveyard
3, and
that
in
was
later
sealed
games they
by
kind of
order
build it up
Ansem
more.
the Wise. The first thing Xemnas did once he got rid of him was to undo the seal and build a room in the back. Ever since then, he holds himself up in that room when he can, and he talks to someone. But who?
So yeah, this
For
scene
all I
is
know,
kind
he's
of
the only one in that
it's
room.
not completely pointless, but I just think like
Need I repeat myself?
this
about
isn't really something that
eavesdropping?
was needed.
Not eavesdropping.
It's all
Couldn't hear
about
what they were saying.
it's
Dying to
just
find out
about
what it was, though.
Xemnas having
wouldn't
some
know
sort
anything
of
about it,
ulterior
would you?
motive or some
I
sort
know
of
I would
secret
very
that he's
much like to
keeping
focus
from the
on
rest
my
of the
own duties,
organization, which
as you should with yours.
doesn't really
For we need
mean
to
anything in
prepare
the
the
story
new
of Kingdom
facility
Hearts 2, to be
immediately.
fair.
But there
But
are only 11 of us in the
it's just to add
organization.
intrigue, I
We're
think.
going to need four
Is
more
what it
hands
mainly
on
is. It's
deck.
just to add intrigue to what's
What
happening
new
with Cage.
facility?
You know,
Oh, you mean
to
Castle
flush out the
Oblivion.
lore, I suppose.
What does Xemnas plan on doing with that place
See,
anyway?
Chain of Memories.
He already shared his intentions.
And also
with
Birth
us.
by Sleep.
Did you know there's something he didn't share?
Ooh, what didn't he share? Will you share it now?
Chamber of Repose is part of a pair. The Chamber of Waking is the other. Another graveyard, if you want to call it that. It was constructed by someone other than Xemnas himself.
The Chamber of Waking is going to
That's
be
where you'll
is a
find it.
major thing.
That's where you'll find
It's
his
nothing
other
here. It's kind of a
friend.
major thing in Kingdom Hearts 3. So if you're expecting something to come out of that in Kingdom Hearts 2, no. Gotta wait a few games. But anyway, that's it for this part of Kingdom Hearts 2. Join me next time when we're going to find out what's happening with Sora, Donald, and Goofy. We're going to have ourselves a boss fight against one of the Organization 13 members. And it's going to be the lead up to the 1000 Heartless battle. So join me next time for the next part of Kingdom Hearts 2. See you next time.